Hi guys, so here we are, week 5 of the lockdown, and things are still pretty manic here at BBK9, to be honest. Well, we hope you're all keeping well and safe and finding things to do with your dog, especially fun things. Anyway, the reason for the video, we've had loads of students asking how this has affected us and how we're doing. So what we thought was we'll do this video to give you a bit of an insight into what we've been up to at BBK9 during the lockdown. I'm Neil Lasada and welcome back to BBK9 vlog. Say hi guys.
Hi guys.
Well, all this started for us on Friday the 20th of March. Claire and I were holding an emergency meeting with our trainers, Sam and Lee. We were here actually at our house, and we were meant to be discussing safety measures that we were looking at implementing to keep our students safe during classes, because we were still running classes at that point. Although, to be honest, halfway through the meeting, the news was kind of broken to us that the lockdown was now in effect, and as of midnight that night, all businesses, including businesses like ours, were to close until further notice. So as you can probably imagine, the tone of the meeting completely changed from that moment on, and to say that me and Claire will get devastated would probably be a bit of an understatement, really. We were absolutely gutted, but as quick as we possibly could, we all put our heads together. Probably had a few beers as well, it makes us feel a bit better. But we decided to put an action plan together, and then it was decided that we were going to look at this online academy and start filming some classes. Initially, it was especially for the puppy and rookie students that were enrolled, and then the aim was to move towards the deputy dog and hot dog classes later on. So initially, Sam, Lee and myself, we spent the next few days filming some of the puppy and rookie classes over at our school at Woolwell. We used our own dogs, we used dogs that were loaned to us by family members, and dogs that had been loaned to us by clients, and we used those to demo the exercises in the class, and they've turned out really well. While we were doing this, Claire was frantically trying to contact all our students who were currently training with us. And now this is the students that were at Barnsley and Sheffield, and I think in total we were probably looking at between 300 and 400 students in classes at the time. But also I had one-to-one visits and behaviour visits all booked up probably 3 months in advance, so Claire was also trying to contact all of those and reschedule their appointments and try and look for alternative arrangements. So to say that in itself it was a mammoth task wouldn't be exaggerating. Along with the filming, I was filming for hours. I was also spending hours editing the films, because the aim was to make sure that they were all at a standard, at the high standard that our students have got accustomed to training with us. And I probably wasn't getting to bed till probably 2-3 a.m. on most days, so I was pretty knackered. Unfortunately, it became quite apparent that it wasn't really safe for Sam and Lee to continue filming the classes with me. So unfortunately, from that point on, I continued to finish the majority of the courses by myself. Hi guys, well, been back at the training school again today, doing some more videoing. Trying to get on top of all these class videos. Absolutely knackered at it though. Just 12 hours a day filming, and then I'm editing the videos until probably I think the last 2 nights I've got to bed about 2 o'clock, and then back up in the morning to go back and do some more filming. Just trying to get them out and about, ready for people so they can get on and continue with their training. Yeah, good girl. So I've got Dolly with me here, one of the stars of the videos, having a whittle. Good girl. That's nice. So just giving the dogs a bit of a leg stretch, then just carry on with another another class session of filming, and then I've got, hopefully tomorrow will be the last day and I will have finalised the 6-week courses, so they'll be fully up and running for all clients who've signed up for the online training. They're coming out really good though. I'm really chuffed with the way they're turning out. Had some lovely feedback off a couple of clients of the classes that they've already seen. Basically, it's like an hour's one-to-one session, but for the price of a class, and you get a lot more information in these videos, because obviously we're not trying to impart information in groups of people, and we're actually been able to give a lot more information than we would do normally in class. Yeah, a lot of people are saying that they don't want to be part of the online training course because they've signed up for socializing reasons. But one, our classes isn't about socializing in relation to the way that people seem to think socialization should be. You're not allowed to let your dogs frolic and play unattended and unsupervised without guidance in our classes. We just don't allow it. The aim is that we teach you how to socialise your dogs properly in relation to control and watching certain body languages. And the fact is, you're not allowed to bloody socialise your dog anyway. With these current restrictions, you're not allowed to allow your dogs to run up to other dogs. If your dog runs up to another dog and it doesn't listen to you and you've got to go and get it, then you're contravening what the government are suggesting with the current guidelines for the coronavirus. So for me, the argument is kind of null and void, because whether or not you signed up for a course to allow your dog to socialise or not, it doesn't matter. You're not allowed to socialise your dog. They're not permitting it. So it just isn't an argument for me. And a lot of these people are just choosing to just not bother, and I don't get it. It's something's better than nothing. We're giving you the skills to be able to prepare your dog for the real world. We're giving you the skills to get control in place so when these restrictions are lifted, your dog now has some knowledge and some skills to be able to help you control them around these environments. So when you do decide to go and socialise your dog around dogs, if that's what you want, you've now got a semblance of control. But unfortunately, a lot of people can't see it that way. That said, we've got so many amazing clients who have supported us during this time, and we can't thank you enough, guys. You've been absolutely amazing. We've got loads of people signing up for the courses, and we're having some great feedback. Even our hot dog and top dog classes and deputy dog, we're having some right fun filming those videos. So hopefully that'll continue. Hopefully these restrictions won't continue that long, but because they're crippling us. But we're making the most of a really bad situation at the moment. But yeah, it is what it is. We have to make the most of it. We can just whinge and whine about it, or we can just crack on and make the most of it, and that's what we're trying to do. So I've got little boss in the van helping out with the videos as well. Go on, buddy. Good lad. Yeah, so we will see. What will be, and we will make the most of it. Tomorrow I've got some more filming to do, and then, like I said, hopefully that'll be the end of it for a couple of days. We'll just have a bit of a breather. Then I need to video some more classes for the deputy dog and hot dog courses. To give them some more stuff to look at. We're just waiting for some videos to be uploaded so we can give feedback on what people are doing. So yeah, exciting times, just something new for us to look at while we're all in isolation. It's like a ghost town here, which is good. There's nobody here. I literally get in the van, drive to work, don't see anybody, get back in the van, drive back home. So yeah, it's a bit lonely, although I've got loads of attention off the dogs. But yeah, I think there's loads of people now starting to put their training online. I've seen loads of dog trainers doing it. Good on them. Unfortunately, you've got to make the best of a bad situation, haven't you, really? I know some people are whinging about that, but it's the way it is. So anyway, I'm going to get these guys sorted and crack back on with doing some of the training. Even though every trainer at that point had started putting their courses online, I didn't really want to start rushing putting hours up and compete with these, because for me, and those of you who've trained with us know that the quality of our training is really important to us, and we wanted to make sure the content was to the same standard as well. The next few weeks, pretty stressful, to be honest, and quite emotive, especially once the gravity of the situation hit us and the fact that we were realising that we were going to struggle money-wise, and also we were trying to keep our clients happy as best as possible, and also ensuring that we've really retained enough money to be able to pay staff wages and the rent and any other bills that were mounting up at that point. Unfortunately, we had a few uncomfortable conversations with some of our clients, but on the whole, most clients were pretty supportive and understanding. So those of you who were, we really do appreciate it and thank you. Since then, in an attempt to secure the jobs for the staff, because we've got 3, rather than just cut them loose, we decided to follow them. And if any of you have got staff of your own, you probably are fully aware of what farce that procedure is. So yeah, but we got there. As well as these, Claire has been frantically applying for the government help and jumping through all the hoops that come with that, to try and ensure that we're still here as a business when all the restrictions are lifted and we can still offer the service to our clients. So yeah, but unfortunately for us as a family, this all coincided with all the stresses that come with that as well. My parents, they're both old. Well, they won't like me for saying that, but they were put on the at-risk list and have to stay at home for at least 12 weeks. Claire's parents are elderly and they're in need of daily support as well, with shopping and deliveries. I've got other older children and grandchildren who I don't get to see, so me and Claire are missing them to bits. But also, together we've got 2 daughters who have suddenly become worried sick about how they're going to get their A-level results, especially now the schools and colleges are closed. So yeah, so we've got all of those stresses as well. So as you can imagine, it's been pretty bloody mental, to be honest. But it's not all doom and gloom. By no stretch of the imagination. We've still had a bit of fun over the past 12 months. Me and Claire, really, we've kind of been victims of our own success. And as a result, we've not really had the opportunity to spend as much time together as we wanted to, especially away from work. Even working together, we don't really spend that much time together. But over the past few weeks, we've just absolutely loved spending time together. It's been amazing. We've been able to sort things out in the garden that especially for me with my schedule, I would never have been able to sort out. So the garden's looking pretty good now as well, so I'm pretty chuffed with that. And because of the weather, and it has been pretty awesome weather so far, we spent more time in our garden over the last few weeks than we probably have done in the last year and a half. So yeah, it's been good. We've spent loads of quality time with the dogs, who sometimes get a little bit overlooked and neglected because of all the work I do with the dogs. And Ace has definitely enjoyed the extra training, especially while filming for Deputy Dog and Hot Dog. And at 9-year-old, he's even learned some new exercises, like how to climb in a suitcase to go on holiday.
Go on holiday. Yes, good lad.
But in addition to this, we've been interviewed by BBC, and we've appeared on Look North and the national news, and we've even managed to get some of the hard work that our clients have done exposed on TV as well, which was brilliant. So all in all, it's been a hell of a lot of positives that have come out of this, really, if you can put it that way. But we've still got loads of work to do. This last couple of weeks has seen a big increase in the number of Skype calls that I've been doing for clients, especially those who have been rescheduled for one-to-one visits and behaviour visits, just to give them some support until I'm able to get out to see them face to face as well. And we continue to receive inquiries from owners who are starting to experience unwanted and problematic behaviours as a result of the lockdown. So we're still up and running. We're still open for business, but yeah, we're doing good. We can't really complain too much. But that said, I am really looking forward to getting back to training face to face with my students. I do miss them. I do miss that face to face training session, but that's not to be for now. So yeah, so there you have it. A quick brief insight as to what's been going on. It's been stressful, but that hasn't really stopped us having fun as well. But Claire and I would really like to thank everyone who, especially those of you of our students who have continued to support us, whether it's pre-booking sessions, pre-booking your training for when we reopen, or even joining the online training courses and supporting us that way. We really do appreciate it. And all I'd like to say really is, while we're working through all of these uncertain times, don't slack off. Don't be the owner who just waits for problems to occur. Make sure you prepare for them and train for them. Be ready for them. These are going to be testing times for both you and your dogs. So make sure you're the owner your dog deserves, and do the training and prepare for them. Be an action taker and just keep up with it. So anyway, right. So keep safe, guys. Keep busy. And Claire and I, along with the rest of the team, Sam, Lee, Hazel, we'll all look forward to seeing you on the other side. Take care.